Chris, speak on it.
So we sitting here and having this conversation, and I have heard so many people say, y'all act like y'all could love more on a complete stranger than you do your own family. But a lot of times what people don't understand is that a complete stranger can have your best interests at heart and exhibit more sensitivity and empathy towards your situation than people that you grew up in the house with your whole life. We've experienced it. Like, you could be down on your back, and it seems like these people know what gets under your skin to make you feel even worse about it. Even worse about it. So about that relationship, what you gonna do now? You getting older, so what you gonna do now? You don't think I've taken that into account? Dog, you don't think I know that? My own scenario? Oh, well, what you gonna do now? Your car got repossessed, and what you gonna do now? Cause you can't be borrowing our stuff, and you can't. My God. And when you're in that situation and you are a strong person, y'all could take this how you want to, but I'm strictly talking to strong people, cause some of y'all are weaklings, and that's the reality. Every wind and doctrine just whoosh, blow you. But some people, it take a lot to take them out. And when you finally find yourself on your back, these people, your quote unquote family, the friends you think was supposed to be there, they don't be there. They don't be there. That's why it's easy for you sometimes to gravitate to a complete stranger, because when they ask you, so how did that make you feel when the relationship happened? How did that make you feel? They care to listen, to make you feel hurt so that you can begin your healing process. These people over here telling you need to get over and figure out what your next move gonna be. Because if you don't, you got 2-3 months here, you got to get out. This is why there is so much trauma. This is why black families can't get along and stuff like that. Y'all want to put a deadline on people's healing process. And that crap needs to stop. You find it in the church house too. I done grew up in church my whole life. You can't tell me much about church that I don't already know. You'll get home and hear somebody, but my God, did y'all hear? Did y'all hear her testimony? Lord, that just shook me. My God, that shook me. But I was at the kitchen table telling you what was going on with me, but y'all ain't take no empathy to it. In fact, you told me I needed to get over that situation, and that's crazy to me. Y'all can watch the news and say, that just broke my heart to see this. But the people down the street, the house over, your heart don't break for them though. This some stuff that be going on. That's why so much trauma. It's so much trauma. And then people think you so secretive with your life, but why I gotta be that way? Ask yourself why I gotta be that way. Because I'm open with the people who care about the information I give. Trust you me, I am. But you, when I know and I feel in my heart that what I opened up in the slightest bit to you was disregarded, I will never say another word to you again. I will never. You clipped the situation. You clipped it. You exhibited a lack of sensitivity to what I was going on in my most sensitive time. No, I told you that situation had me with suicidal thoughts, and you yeah-yeah'd me. Like, you don't know the sleepless nights somebody has. Somebody can be in the same house with you and you don't know the trauma they facing. But you take an ear. But you take a care to everybody else stuff. That stuff's stupid to me. That's why though. That's why the institution of family is so broken. You got some men that'll come home and tell their wife something, and they don't be bothered by stuff, but that thing bothered him on the job. And you yeah-yeah'd him, but you can't do that. You can't tell somebody and switch the subject off on somebody. They will shut down on you and never trust you with information again. So then when you think that somebody's withholding, why? Why? Because you lacked empathy. You lack to be sensitive toward them. Sometimes, I don't care if you 54, 65 years old, you need somebody to be sensitive and tell you it's going to be all right. And matter of fact, I know it's going to be all right because I'm going to see you through. We're going to pray this through. You know how many times people have situations and y'all will render up a prayer and y'all even going to fasting for somebody else but your own family member. You won't pray the curse of poverty off over their life, and sometimes it initiated with you. You won't pray off a bad relationship. You won't help these people. You need something to eat, baby? No, you need some people to be sensitive with you. And it's so many times, it's like when people down, y'all feel a need to be more aggressive with them. No, it's a difference between tough love and y'all just acting ignorant with people. Straight ignorant. And I said it just like that. Y'all be ignorant with folks. Y'all don't care about their situations. No. You got to be sensitive with people. Sometimes the very household that you're in, it should be a hospital. If anybody up in this joint gets sick, you're going to be well taken care of. You better know that. If something should happen with your feelings, sis, you're going to be well taken care of. And we should know that. We should know that. That's what makes healing processes better. Some people say, I only go to certain doctors. I only go to this hospital because, baby, they have you in and out. They take such good care of you. And if nurse such and such, I want her as my nurse because I know that it's there. Half of us can look at our family whole lineup and say, I can't talk to none of them about it. Some of us done been in situations where that thing hurt your heart. Man, I remember having my car repossessed. I walked out one of my family members' house. My sister was outside. I broke down crying and she's like, what's wrong? But what's wrong? And I balled up almost to be in a fetal position and I broke down, y'all. And I cry happy tears now, but I broke down so bad. That thing hurt me to my core, how y'all treated me. How you make me feel irresponsible, although I'm trying to vest into this business that we have a dream and I'm trying to do this. And it just so happens that life ain't really adding all the way up. But for somebody to tell me we gonna see you through and it's gonna be all right. It's going to be okay. And to actually take that and that care to me. And then you wonder why people's relationship be stronger. And some people met people 2 days ago. Yeah, you knew somebody for about a week. And they exhibited more empathy, more sensitivity, more pure love and affection toward your scenario than some of your own mamas, your daddies, your cousins, or blood siblings. This is the thing. If you don't have nothing to help heal people in a season, sometimes shut up. Don't be telling people just to go ahead and get over that. You ain't never had to walk that road. You ain't on the journey that God called them to be up. Shut your mouth. And instead of putting your mouth on people, pray for people sometimes. I don't understand your scenario, but instead of me jumping to conclusions, let me talk to God. If y'all claim to know God so much, because some of y'all already raptured, right? If you know God that much, start looking and evaluating, being sensitive with the people in your own household first before you go and exhibit X, Y, and Z toward other people. That's why relationships are lost. People could have had the best of the best relationships, but you lack empathy. And when you lack empathy and sympathy and sensitivity toward people's situation, that goes to show that you lack love. So the God you think you serving, you just may not be. If by some means you don't understand and you don't have a helping hand to lend, just shut up and let these people heal at their own pace. Love you much. Mwah.